This is Jeet. There is no fixed teaching. All I can provide is an appropriate medicine for a particular ailment. Give up thinking as though not giving it up. Observe the techniques as though not observing. Do not run away. Let go. Do not seek, for it will come when least expected. Let yourself go with the disease. Be with it. Keep company with it. This is the way to be rid of it. Wisdom does not consist of trying to wrestle the good from the evil, but in learning to ride them as a cork adapts itself to the crest and jewels of the waves. The perfect way is only difficult for those who pick and choose. Do not like, do not dislike. All within be clear. Make a hairbreadth difference, and heaven and earth are set apart. If you want truth to stand clear before you, never before or against. The struggle between for and against is the mind's worst disease. To see a thing uncolored by one's own personal preferences and desires is to see it in its own pristine simplicity. The point is doing of them rather than the accomplishments. There is no actor, but the action. There is no experiencer, but the experience. The immovable is the concentration of energy at a given focus, as at the axis of a wheel, instead of dispersal and scatter activities. Most people find themselves there. The localization of the mind means it's freezing. When it ceases to flow freely as it is needed, it is no more than mind in its suchness. I am moving and not moving at all. I am like the moon underneath the waves that ever go on rolling and rocking. It is not I am doing this, but rather an inner realization that this is happening through me, or it is doing this for me. The consciousness of self is the greatest hindrance to the proper execution of all physical action. Nothingness cannot be defined. The softest thing cannot be snapped. If nothing within you stays rigid, outward things will disclose themselves. Moving be like water, still be like mirror, respond like an echo. Turn into a doll made of wood. It has no ego. It thinks nothing. It is not grasping or sticky. Let the body and limbs work themselves out in accordance with the discipline they have undergone. Voidness is that which stands right in the middle between this and that. The void is all-inclusive, having no opposite, as in love. There is nothing which it excludes or opposes. It is living void, because all forms come out of it, and whoever realizes the void is filled with life and power and the love of all beings. Their way to go beyond or transcend karma lies in the proper use of the mind and the will. The oneness of all life is a truth that can be fully realized only when false notions of a separate self, whose destiny can be considered apart from the whole, are forever annihilated. To obtain enlightenment in martial art means the extinction of everything which obscures the true knowledge, the real life. At the same time, it implies boundless expansion, and indeed, emphasis should not fall not on the cultivation of the particular department which merges into the totality, but rather on the totality that enters and unites that particular department. What that means, therefore, is enlightenment happens when we rid ourselves of the mundane, the terrestrial knowledge. But force should not be applied to achieve peace, but rather peace yourself into peace. Now go on, my brother, and enjoy your life.